host, Brianna Simone. Welcome to another episode of Heat on the Street, where we feature some of the hottest talent from across the country ready to tear up the street with some extreme heat. The wise musicians are the ones who play what they can master. Joining me now here in the Hotbox studio, we have Mr. Mark Will, who is not only a producer, but the CEO of Rich Oak Gang Entertainment. What's up? Welcome to the studio.
What's going on? Appreciate y'all having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. Well, first of all, I know everybody want to know who is Mark Will. So tell us a little bit about yourself as an artist, as a CEO, as a producer. Okay. Who is Mark?
Well, Mark Will, as you said, is an artist. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a motivator. I'm a CEO of an entertainment company. I'm very optimistic, man. I'm just a positive person out here trying to get it, you feel me?
So tell me about that, trying to get it. What do you mean by trying to get it? What are you trying to get?
Well, I'm just pursuing, all my goals. I'm just really out here focused on becoming the best I could be, becoming an icon and really being something positive so people can see it and, just pursue what they're trying to do in life.
Right, so what made you actually decide that you fully wanted to pursue music and be an artist?
Well, you know what? At first, I started doing music when I was like 19, and it was a hobby at first. But then the more I did it, and the positive feedback I was getting, it became a passion. And once I knew it was a passion, and I seen the feedback I was getting, I said, you know what? I think I could do this for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I went out there and I made it happen.
Right. So, what kind of music do you have? What kind of messages are you trying to portray through your music, and want people to actually take from your music?
Well, I mean, as far as what type of artist I am, I'm a hip-hop artist, but I make reality music. I just rap my life, you know what I'm saying? I rap what I know, things I've experienced, and then if you rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, it's authentic. So, you know what I'm saying?
And
I feel
real.
Like, yeah, it's real for sure.
Right, so you mentioned being a CEO. That's dope. Congratulations on that. Right, that's dope. So, but how do you balance it all? I mean, you're a CEO, you're a producer, you're an artist. How do you balance all of that together and still be able to make great music?
Like you said, it's just a balance, you know what I'm saying? You have to set time for everything. You have to put yourself in position. Sometimes you in producer mode, sometimes you in artist mode, sometimes you in CEO mode. But when it becomes your life, you know what I'm saying, it's easier to balance because your thoughts, that's all you think about. You're not worried about any distractions and things of that nature, which allow you to focus on what needs to be done in order to pursue and accomplish your goals.
Absolutely. You make real music, right? You said, just kind of talking about life. But how do you actually pick the type of people that you want to have under your label?
Well, right now, I just... I'm more so focused because the brand got established about a year ago. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm still building the brand as I continue to go about it. But once I start looking for artists and start looking for people like that, it's just people that fit with what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If they got not necessarily even a real message, more so just being authentic. You know what I'm saying? Being themselves, because I got different moves from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I may tell you about the struggle. I might tell you about the good life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more so people that's authentic, people that's really, you know what I'm saying, about their craft and that's serious and that's down to work and get it, you know what I'm saying? So when the time is right, those are the type of people that I'd be looking for to be a part of the brand and the label.
Exactly. And with being an artist, I know there's so many ups and downs. Like you just said, you might say, I might talk about the struggle right now. I might talk about the good life, and I might talk, it just depends on what kind of mood that you are in. So with that being said, like how do you actually portray that in your music? How do you actually bring that out?
You know what? Really what I do, see, I'm the type of artist where I listen to a beat and I let the beat take me. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is sometimes songs are right themselves. You know what I'm saying? I hear a song with a sample that sounds like something that might have a real message that I could put, you know what I'm saying, out to the world. Then I hear a song that got a party beat and, you know what I'm saying, we turning up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's more so, it's a whole vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's really art.
Yeah, the beat gives you that whole type of vibe, exactly.
It really do, because without a good beat, it don't really necessarily mean what you're saying. It don't catch the audience, you know what I'm saying? They bring out that emotion.
It's a full package.
It's a full package, exactly.
Right. What type of risks have you taken as an artist?
I take risks all the time, and that's really what I'm about. But it's more so calculated risks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the pros and cons of all situations before you do anything. And if I feel like it's beneficial to what I'm trying to do, whether it's short term or long term, then I make that risk. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as the risks I've taken, it's just really the biggest risk I ever took was just believing in myself. You know what I'm saying? Even when people doubted me. Starting, right.
That's the hardest part.
starting, and not only starting, but taking it serious and taking my time to research and figure out ways to really do it the right way. Because it don't mean nothing to say you're an artist. It don't mean nothing to say you in the entertainment world if you're not really doing it the right way, because you're just gonna be running circles. And it's a marathon and it's not a sprint, but at the same time you want to make progress instead of doing this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about taking the right risk.
Right. Okay, so those are some of the risks that you've taken to be an artist. But tell me a little bit about your brand, Rich Oak Gang Entertainment. Tell us the meaning behind it.
Well, the meaning behind the brand is rich is a mindset of success and wealth. Oak symbolizes strength, loyalty, power, and longevity. And gang just mean unity. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we all about. That's the meaning behind the brand.
Nice, nice. So what are some of the recent projects that you've actually done with Rich Oak Gang Entertainment?
Well, my most recent project was one called Mark My Word, and that was a project I dropped. Appreciate
Mark
that.
Will, y'all caught that?
Right. And it was a project I dropped almost a year ago, but it's been still consistent. It's been doing real good. I just recently got it on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, so it's on all the major music platforms. And yeah, man, we working.
All right. What can we expect next with the risk that you've taken? What can we expect next from Mark Will as the artist?
What you can expect, man, is just a lot of dope music, a lot of influential stuff, you know what I'm saying, the brand. We do clothing as well, so you can check out some merchandise coming soon. And just a lot of big things, man. Just a lot of big things that people gonna enjoy, you know what I'm saying, and we coming. That's all I can say.
Okay, you coming. So what can people find you, and how can they stay connected so that when you do come, they ready, they right there, and they connected with you?
All right, well, if you want to follow me on any of my social media, Instagram is Mark Will, Twitter is Mark2_Will. If you want to check out the music, SoundCloud, Mark Will 313. Mark My Word is my project that I dropped last year, you know what I'm saying, but it's still going strong. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with that. That's on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, any music platform that you could think of. It's out there. You could go cop that and support.
What's the name?
Mark My Word.
Okay,
Mark My Word. That's my project that I just dropped.
Okay.
And we got some visuals on the way, but if you want to check me out, like I said, that's all the social media. Snapchat as well, Mark Will.
Okay, tell me about your Snapchat, because I feel that some artists, you know, that's who they really are. A lot of people like to follow artists on Snapchat because they feel that that's the real them. Is that how you are as an artist, or you get what you get? I mean, you look, follow me, you will see what it is, but it's all authentic. That's all I can say, man. I'm me at all times, you feel me? So what you see is what you get. Exactly. It ain't no gimmicks with me, you feel me? Exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining me in the studio. We are all out of time. That's all we have for you right now.
And always remember, be honest, be humble, be you.